Hi there, Unka Bean from Unka Bean's Games Lab here. Today we're working on part 2 of Oxygen Not Included. We're going to go through cycle 5 and we're going to teach you a little bit about the beginning basics and how to set up the game. So I hope you join with me. I hope you enjoy. We'll see you soon. And that's going to be her new bed. Perfect timing, Sally. Now let's start getting some morale bonuses. We'll start by creating a latrine. Let's see, I left room for a photo there, deodorizer there, a couple of deodorizers there, and a deodorizer there. So I shouldn't need one. Well, I'm going to have the composter here, so yes, I will. That's too bad. I was going to leave that as an empty space. The composter will be ready soon. My research is going. Dr. Jones is just about done. And then we are going to be building some plants. And we're going to be doing that over here. We want them at a nice medium room temperature. This will produce a little bit of heat, but it goes up. Excuse me. Okay, this produces heat, but it goes up, so that's fine. Dr. Jones, you're back to work already. Very good. Okay, now let's see how things are going down here. The carbon pit is lots of room for carbon. Ellie Mays looks like she's taking a break. A nutrient bar out there. You do your thing, Ellie Mae. Now, Sally is just going to stay on the first schedule, which is right now going into the sleep schedule pretty quick, I think. All right, we got our first set of research done. You can click up here, or you can click over here for research. And let's see, next for research, let's get into power regulation and get some larger batteries. Yeah, we don't need artistic quite yet. It's going to help, and we don't need jobs quite yet. So yes, we will work on better batteries. Okay, priorities. Sally. Ooh, you got 5 athletics. We'll definitely put you a higher priority for tidy. And your digging skill is 6. That's a really high priority for you. You like to dig. Ellie Mae's going to bed and Sally's going to bed. That's just fine. Okay, I'll set sub priority 7 for these wires so we can get our oxygen going. I'm sure we're starting to get low. Yeah, it's lower than I like. Lots of good oxygen up here though. Lots of decent oxygen in the sleeping area. I can see the carbon popping over. We get this going, it'll push it all down though. So that's alright. Okay, so let's see what we're working on. Art is on his break. Dr. Jones is researching. So this is going to be a pretty boring shift. Okay, so as you can see, what happened is we got new items. We now have the algae terrarium. This little orange exclamation mark that pops up. We've now got a food. Ooh, this is important. We need planter boxes. Space for the door. I always like to go by 3s. I don't know why. I'm very funny that way. So there we go. We'll get those dug out. I want a really high priority on those. And we will start planting food immediately. Maybe I should take a couple of these guys off digging now. Your digging is 4. Your digging is 3. You only need to make it a regular priority. Okay. That should get things going. Even though Artist 1's sleeping right now, but there we go. Ellie Mae's doing her thing. She's my little farmer. Sally's cleaning germs, always good. My mealwood has not harvested yet. I was hoping it would before we cut it down and regrew it. But we'll see what we can grow first. Get that started, then do a harvest and carry on. Now, one thing I'm going to do, under food, we have a ration box. Now, I've heard if you keep your rations in carbon dioxide, they stay fresh longer. So we're going to try this out and see what happens. I've never tried it. This will be the first time. Now, to plant in a planter box, you simply click on the box. And I have 9 mealwood seeds already, so I don't need to worry about those ones. I plant, then I copy settings, and plant the next one. And then I let them go. I set the sub-priority to 6 because food is very important. You always need food. And as you can see, this one needs a little bit of fertilizer, but we've got some of that. And we're going to be making fertilizer a little bit later. Okay, I think the next thing I might want to do is work on my polluted water pit. And to do that, dig that out. Dr. Jones has got more research. I've got a couple more mealwood to plant. As you can see, they're already at 2%. These guys grow really slow on their own, but when you put them in a planter box and give them fertilizer and water, they tend to grow a little quicker for some reason. I'm not sure why. So it's really good. Everybody's taking care of that. Set the sub-priority on those 2 to 6. I could probably wait till they're all done, but I will wait till they're done to finish them. All right. I want a couple of tiles here. And we're going to want to put in the compost. That is under refinement. There we go. You don't have to have 2 composts. You can probably get by with 1. I like to have 2. Excellent. Now we have oxygen going. Took you guys long enough. If I hadn't been so concerned about the planters, I know. Do this easy way. Copy settings, drag and click, and we have mealwood. Soon we will have more. It's good temperature, 22 degrees. You can click on the mealwood and see what it needs for temperatures. Air pressure is good. Atmosphere is good. It can live in oxygen, polluted oxygen, or carbon. It's really tough. Body temperature is 10 to 30 degrees, which is good. And additional domestic growth, fertilization adds 3.0 cycles, I guess. Anyway, it's doing its thing. We're getting some food. That's where we want to be. Okay, now what I want to start looking at, now that I've got my compost going, is I want to start building a pit for my polluted water. Now, one of the most important things is having a door lock for it, because it lets out polluted oxygen. You don't want that. The ladder right along here should be fine. Oh, we gotta leave a spot for the bottle opener and a spot for the deodorizers. So actually, I think I'll leave those spots there. Oops, I do need that one. And that for extra space. Yeah, dig up first. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4 is as high as I can dig. So we'll dig that up. And I think this is where I might actually perform a sweep and get some algae and stuff. How are they doing? 6 visits remaining, 14 visits remaining. Excellent. Polluted water is doing very well. We don't really need to rush on the polluted water pit. But the sooner we get it done, the better off we are, so it doesn't sit in here and drop food poisoning everywhere. We can drop food poisoning over here. Because I'm not doing a lot down here. There's a lot of polluted oxygen down here we're not going to worry about yet. As for this little bit of copper, I'm not so worried. I am going to dig this down so it's a bigger pit. But it's going to get pretty filthy. And I do have to dig my carbon pit lower, so I'm probably going to dig that about there. Let's do that this way. There we go. And this will be my little polluted water pit. This will actually hold a fair amount of water. More than enough for what I need until I get something to pump it out and put it into plants. Plants can live on polluted water, which is really nice. And there are a few other things you need polluted water for, like fertilizer. Okay, this should be open. This should be open. And let's get a little piece of tile built in there just because it looks funny. And we will build along here later and tile that in to make it look pretty. Like I say in the beginning, expediency is key. You want to get everything going as fast as you can. As you can see, we got our research going right away. I think now it may be time to work a little bit on artistic expression. Well, we don't need that yet. Let's get the job boards and advanced research going. This will give us our supercomputer and our jobs board. Now that we're starting to build morale by getting a latrine and stuff like that, we can start putting people into jobs. And by the way, let me show you that. Now that we've got that done, oh, look at that. Art just gained a level. Good for you, Art. Now we go over here to the little bed. Room overlay. Now, as you can see, we get the latrine bonus. We've got a toilet, a wash station. We got everything we need in there. It shows us the stats, what we have. The room effect, it gives +1 morale. It's not a great morale, but it's a start. Now, the next thing we need to do is build in the bedroom. That'll give us even more morale. And that's as simple as a couple of tiles, a little pneumatic door. Now we can, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that'll work, I'm guessing. Okay, we'll have to get rid of that bristle blossom seed. Yeah, they take forever to grow. Okay, let's see, everything's looking good here. We've got lots of copper, which is excellent. Lots of carbon's going to drop, which is one of the reasons why I built a huge carbon pit down here, or it will be when I'm done. As you can see, it's still flowing into the bathrooms. Well, it's probably overflow from when I had it before. Now it's starting to flow down in here. Oh, we got our ration box. Everything edible and all the cooking ingredients can go in here. And we're going to set the sub priority to 8. Let's see how well our food lasts up there. That's going to keep people busy. Run that food, peoples. Actually, that's too high. I should probably set it for like maybe 7, 6. Let's set it for 7. Oh, it looks like Sally's got a job digging. Excellent. Good for you, Sally. There she goes, getting the dirt, getting the algae. Not a lot of sandstone, darling. You're going to need to That might be a problem. Oh, you can get out. Good. I was a little bit worried. Okay, those are still doing good. How's our little outhouse doing? 4 visits remaining. We've got our composter. Now that I like to set up to 6 as well. And these at 6, they should be a higher priority. I need a tidy person. Well, looks like Art's coming down to do some work on the ladders. Now for the bottle emptier, we're going to need, we just place that over there like that. You use the O key to rotate. You see, just O rotates whichever way you want. Right mouse button gets rid of it. Or you can be on something like this, be on here, and then you can just click on food again, and it's gone. Okay, so let's see where we're going. Excellent. Unrefrigerated but sterile atmosphere. That's good. We like a sterile atmosphere. Now soon they will finish the ladder and this, and then we will have a place to dump our water, but I'm not rushing them because we're not worried yet. We have lots of water. Okay, this is more of a priority. We need to get them a happy spot. Oh, I can't put it in. Oh, there's a meal ice there now. Well, that's okay. You're going bye-bye. You're going to be planted. Okay, so as you can see, we've been building up. We've got more area unlocked, lots of carbon in there, lots of polluted oxygen in this level. But we can deal with that. We're starting to find some hydrogen, we're starting to find some chlorine. Lots more polluted oxygen, that's why I'm building this little pit down here. Over here, this is nice, we've got some computers, we can get some intel off that. And it looks like we can dig down fairly safely. I'm not seeing a lot of slime in this area, but there is some up here. Another reason I've got this level is there is no slime one out here until you dig the slime. Now you can see, you can have it right here, it's fine. Areas like this, for some reason, it produces slime one. I don't know why. Sometimes it seems to emit polluted oxygen with slime one, other times it doesn't. Chlorine and hydrogen quite often come together. So you need to get a gas separator when you sieve out the gas for that. Okay, how's our little ration box doing? Okay, we're still doing good on water. You saw a little bit in there, we got lots of room. Our outhouse still is at 4. I checked that recently. There we go, we'll take that out. That'll slowly filter the carbon down in there, which is just fine, we can deal with that. This door we should keep open. This just allows duplicants to pass through it a little faster. Doesn't take a lot of time for the door to open, but a second is a second. There we go. Now just because I want to build that room, I'm going to put a ladder up there. We can always tear it down later. It's not hard to deconstruct things. Oh, I've already got a ladder on the other side. Silly boy I am. Oh, we're getting rid of that. And then we're going to deconstruct that ladder. Okay, very good. I'll open this door. Research should be going good. Okay, now I believe we have our bigger battery. Bigger battery stores more energy than two small batteries. So what we want to do is we want to deconstruct two of these little batteries for now. And see what we're working on. Our little carbon pit's got to get bigger. There's not getting dug. Just want to build that ladder. And my little digger is just digging away. She's good at that. Okay, we've cleaned up this area. Let's put in some more planter boxes. Keep that food going. Alright, we're on cycle 5. So I'm probably going to cut this video here. I've actually played more than I thought I would. So this is where I'm going to cut it. We will pause the game, run a quick run through. So what we've basically done is we got our outhouses going. We got the compost to take care of the dirt. We've got the polluted water, which is going to come in here. And thankfully it's not going to be needed for a while. I'm doing that a bit early, I know. We've got our bedroom, which should now be giving us a morale bonus. Nope, it's too big, so I'm going to have to cut that down a little bit. Room size 68 tiles, and for a barracks, where is it? Yeah, I'm 4 tiles too big. So what I'm going to have to do is build another door and 2 tiles. And deconstruct that. Alright, so these are where we'll continue on next time. We've got our water going. Like I said, we've got our polluted water. We're digging our carbon pit. We've got lots of clean, fresh water. At the bedroom, the barracks, we've got the mealwood growing to start on our food. We're still at 22,000 kilocalories, which is really good. Now, if they're moving all my food down here, it will last longer and won't rot as quick, so I'll build up food even faster. This is the hope. Okay, so I'm leaving it there. This is Unka Bean from Unka Bean's Games Lab. I hope you've enjoyed this very beginner's tutorial. And next time we'll start off with something a little more advanced. See you soon.